Bruce has returned to the city to find out what happened to his great-grandfather here towards the end of his life. He's come to the New York Public Library to meet Dr. Ginger Frost, an expert in 19th century social history.
Ginger.
How do you do? It's nice to meet you.
Fine. I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
No, you have not.
Good.
Right on time.
Good. Now then, can you fill me in a little bit on my great-grandfather's life in New York? Have you been lucky?
Yes, one way to try to track him down is to look for street directories. And in fact, he does show up over a period of some years. There he is, Joseph F. Gardner. He's at 55 Liberty. And also has a residence at 475 Central Park West. Very good neighborhood.
Was that a lovely neighborhood? So we had two places.
Yes, he was a very successful man. This one is 1906 to 1907, and he's here again, still at 55 Liberty. But he does not appear on any of the street directories after 1906. The 1906-07 one is the last one.
Yes.
So then tracing his movements gets trickier. Well, the first thing to do is to look in newspapers, see if he shows up, if he's doing anything public, if he's got married, again. Done any of the things that would get you.
You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that, Ginger. We've been getting on so well.
Actually think I did. But at any rate, when you look in newspapers of various type, we did indeed find him. This is from 1906. There he is.
His obituary. Joseph Forsyth Johnson, the landscape gardener who was well known in London some 20 years ago, died suddenly in New York, USA on July the 17th. Mr. Johnson was suddenly stricken during a period of particularly torrid weather while sitting in the dining room of the hotel where he had resided for several years. He was living in a hotel.
He was.
Was it a nice, we don't even know if it was a nice hotel.
I suspect he did pretty well for himself.
Yes, it sounds as though.
And this is the record of what happened after he died.
Joseph F. Johnson departed this life at Broadway Central Hotel on or about the 17th day of July 1906 without leaving any last will and testament. He didn't leave a will.
Not leave a will.
He's got two families, one in England, one in Atlanta, and never left a will. That is amazing. What a strange character. The value of all the descendants' personal property, wherever situated, does not exceed the sum of about $389. Is that it? That's all he had.
Less than $400.
After all the work he did, and
it's barely a month's income from when he was at his prime.
Exactly, that is nothing.
That is an interesting mystery of where his money went. Part of it may be going back to his two families. Part of it may be his lifestyle. He's living in New York, he's living in a hotel.
Yeah, because, you know, it's very easy to live above your means.
It is. And he may not have been able to work as much.
No.
Because he was not feeling well, and also he appears to have been devoting himself to writing books.
Yes.
And writing is wonderful, and it adds to knowledge, and I firmly believe in it, but it does not pay well. This is one of his books.
Oh, Residential Sites and Environments. This world abounds in beauty and light, and nature yields an everlasting inspiration, which is to be gained only by true admiration of herself in all her moods. That's quite...
Yes, whatever you can say about his personal life, he had a real dedication to what he did, and was very good at it.
That money business still amazes me. But there we are, to die alone like that. I mean,
yes, I mean, in some ways you could look at this story and say, oh, he got away with it. Right? He carried on with another woman, but he just left the country and he covered it up. But in a different way, he didn't get away with it. Because by separating himself by both of his families, he ended up by himself when he was sick and old and needed help. And that is a sad part of this.
Yeah, that does sum it all up, Ginger. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.